Do you know, I'm sure you find it when you have young children and it goes very quiet, you learn pretty quickly that that is very bad news. And that was the same with my parents. If I didn't hear from them, that meant something bad was happening. For example, so my dad's got Parkinson's, and I hadn't heard from them for a while, and I said, "Oh, what have you been up to?" And my mum said, "We're doing exercise." And I said, "Oh, that's good." What that meant was she had gone to the jumble sale and bought one of those small trampolines, and they would just stand on that in the living room watching television. But that was their exercise.
One each.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not sure it's a bad thing, but maybe.
Just no bouncing.
There were no bouncing.
I think
just standing.
But that's the good thing. If they're slightly older, you don't want them. You know how dangerous trampolines can be.
Well,
just let them stand on it.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, Dawn French is in on the idea and gets it completely.
Yeah. I mean, I sent it to her on a total, in a moment of madness, not thinking that she would be interested. And then, yeah, she said once she started reading it, she couldn't stop and she wanted to do it. And it was...
She just does. It's not my fault, it's everyone else's fault. So well, doesn't she?
She's still likeable, isn't she, when she does so many things wrong?
The character in the plot.
Yes. And I suppose Pigfish represents that, you know, for Neha, she got into policing to help people. And, you know, when you talk to the police, a lot of the times they are just... their social outreach,
So
right?
just to clear, Pigfish is a local character.
Yes.
Yes, a troubled local character.
Yeah. Oh, very troubled.
Yeah.
Named after someone I went to school with.
OK.
Now, this is what I wanted to ask you. So you have come on national television and you've broadcast your baby, so to speak, on BBC One, which is all over the iPlayer now as well. How are your parents feeling about this? And how is Pigfish, you know, another character, feeling about this, if you're still in touch?
My dad sent me an email after it.
An email, not even a text or a phone call?
Yeah, no, an email.
OK.
They don't really do mobile phones.
Good.
And he proudly told me that he'd watched the first 3 episodes in his pants, and him and my mum had laughed all the way through it. My mum has no concept that it's in any way based on her. She doesn't recognise any of it, but then that kind of fits.
Can I ask about performing acting with Dawn French and other brilliant actors who are in this as well? I would imagine, is she tricky to deal with? Because, no, I don't mean it in a different, like, being awkward. I imagine she's very funny.
That kind of does stick. And that, I wonder how your dad kind of felt about that and that portrayal of it.
Yeah, I think, I mean, one of the things I've learnt from him is that when he got diagnosed with Parkinson's, it made him more determined to be to be funny and light and not get bogged down and treat it too seriously. He tells the story that when he got diagnosed, him and my mum got invited all around the country by various friends. And after a couple of visits, he realised that he was being taken on a death tour of the UK. And he was like, I'm not dying, I've just got Parkinson's. And so that's kind of the thing with William in the programme. He happens to have Parkinson's, but he is still feckless and lazy and totally in his own world. And that's not because of the Parkinson's, it's just a, you know...
He's just a feckless, lazy man who got Parkinson's.
Yeah, exactly.
Feckless is a great word.
It is.
It's a great word.
You are not using that word to describe your dad. I'm trying to protect your relationship with your parents.
You can't protect it. It's exposed and it's open to all weather.
A lot of people can love it, and I know they are already. It's all available on the iPlayer. Thank you very much. Love to see you both this morning.
Thank you
so much for having us.
And of course.